the Insane Gamer is back again with another PBR battle. And in honor of February Fury, which, for those of you who don't know or don't watch the Weather Channel, that's what they're calling the massive snowstorm we have right now. In honor of that, I've decided to use my Hail team, my Cold Room team. And I'm fighting WKTK. So, maybe they're a radio station. I don't know, kinda strange. They've got some UUs, and then they got some OUs, so whatever, I'll let them off. Anyway, you may have noticed, Machamp and Mamoswine and Hypno. I've played around with different Pokemon, I've researched, I've done everything, and I can safely say this is the final roster for this pass, because it works very well. They all balance each other out. My Mamoswine is a physical Mamoswine, obviously, but it doesn't have an ice move. It has Earthquake, Iron Head. What was its last move? I can't even remember. Well, I don't use it in this battle anyway, so. And my Machamp is pretty unique as well, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So I send out my Abomasnow to start up the Hail and my Trick Rooming Hypno. So I've got two Trick Roomers on this team now. Both of them are very reliable walls, as opposed to Chimecho, who is not reliable. So he sends out a Luxray and a Ninetales. Ninetales is probably gonna be, it could be an issue. I do have Walrein with me. So, and Machamp has Stone Edge. So, if Abomasnow dies, I can just send out one of those guys. Luxray, of course, if I send out my Water type, will get owned by it, so I really didn't know what to do here, so I just went for the classic, set up my Trick Room strategy first, and then just kind of play it by ear and see what happens. And I changed my avatar from a little girl to a man, because this is a man's battle. Or, I think. So he goes for Fire Blast, thank God it missed. And this Luxray goes for a Thunderbolt, and to a Hypno, that did a lot of damage. Like, that was crazy. I mean, granted, he had a Life Orb, and he's probably got a special attack nature, but still, to a Hypno, that did quite a fair chunk of damage. So we all take hail damage. Any Focus Sashes are now broken, except for mine, because I'm Ice type. And I heal with my leftovers. So, now, I didn't exactly know what to do, because I didn't want to switch out either Abomasnow or Hypno, because I don't usually like to do that unless it's absolutely safe. So I went for a Hypnosis on the Ninetales, just to try to put it to sleep, and then it won't be a threat. And I'll just go for the classic Blizzard, because if it doesn't kill Luxray, it'll take it down a massive chunk. So, that's good. Anyhow, enough rambling on to fill up time. So, I put the Ninetales to sleep. I'm really glad Hypnosis hit. And here comes my Blizzard. Actually, considering that's a Ninetales, it didn't do too bad to it, and it did a massive, ultra-large, massive chunk of damage to the Luxray. So he Thunderbolts me and breaks my Focus Sash, but I don't care because his Ninetales is now asleep and it can't do anything because it's taken a nap. Don't ask me how it didn't wake up when it got hit by like a massive blizzard, but whatever. So everybody, except for Abomasnow, takes hail damage, obviously, you can see that. Ninetales is cool. I like the way the tails kind of move like that, because it looks like it's moving in waves. It's awesome. So now I go for a Psychic on Ninetales just to get some damage in on it. I always say, even if you have a stalling Pokemon or a setup guy, at least have one attack move on it. You know, at the very least, because then you'll be able to deal a little bit of extra damage, just to help the rest of your team a little bit. That's my philosophy. Because I've had Pokemon that set up without attack moves, and it's cost me the battle, I'm not even kidding. So, I just go for a Psychic. Doesn't do very much, but damage is damage. Well, I mean, I guess it did a respectable amount, but whatever. Considering Ninetales has beastly special defense. So take out the Ninetales with a critical hit, and Luxray goes down too, so that was nice. Both of his threatening guys are gone. Especially the Ninetales. That one probably would have been a bit of trouble if it had not gone to sleep there. So, You know, Hypno is really cool. I just like Hypno. I like the its cry too, like doodle doo 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 thing that it does. that was a horrible impression of it, but whatever. That was bad. So WKTK sends out his Tyranitar and his Stormy. There we go. So he stops my hail and sets up his own Sandstorm. So now he has a special defense boost. Now, I was thinking about switching out Abomasnow and switching it back in to get the hail back up, but there really isn't any point to it, because neither of those guys will, you know, Blizzard won't do very much to either of them. And I've got Machamp in the back and Walrein in the back. So, to be honest, I didn't really care about the hail at this point, because it wasn't necessary to kill these guys. And plus, Sandstorm basically does the same thing anyway. So, I go for a Hypnosis. It misses, unfortunately, so whatever. Abomasnow goes for an Energy Ball, and considering it has a special defense boost, that did a lot of damage. If it didn't have the Sandstorm up, it probably would have killed it. And I get a nice special defense lower, so that's cool. He uses a Fire Punch. Ouch! That hurt. I'm sorry, Abomasnow. You are gonna feel that tomorrow. See, if I had switched out to Walrein and then switched back into Abomasnow, all I would accomplish is getting the hail back up, because Abomasnow probably would have died on coming back in. Anyway, he uses Hydro Pump, and Hypno still doesn't die. It's still not dead, because it's amazing like that. And Sandstorm doesn't lower the power of Water-type attacks, I think. That's Sunny Day. It only raises the special defense boost of Rock-type Pokemon. Just Rock. Not Ground and Steel, just Rock. Just thought I'd clear that up. So, now, he's taken out Abomasnow, but oh well. I mean, I could have Energy Balled again, just for a bit of extra damage, but oh well. Machamp has something up in his arsenal that is very useful that I'm about to send out here. Just give me a sec, because I'm just thinking about it. There we go. Now you notice he has a Lychee Berry, which is pretty standard. It raises attack in a pinch. So, I just put the Stormy to sleep. Not Tyranitar. Yeah, I decided to put the Stormy to sleep, just in case the move I'm about to use doesn't knock it out. Natural Gift. Now, I don't know why people don't use it as much. Probably because it, you know, gets rid of your hold item. But I have a Lychee Berry on him, and Natural Gift, that equates to an 80 power physical Grass-type attack. So, Machamp has a decently powered physical-based Grass-type attack in his arsenal. So, I can either use that, or just get the attack boost. So, it's actually really, really useful. It has come in use a lot, because a lot of people aren't expecting a Machamp to use Natural Gift Grass. I mean, it's better than Hidden Power, because it's physical and it's got more power to it. Anyway, I almost take it out, and then put it to sleep, so it can't do anything. And Tyranitar goes for a Fire Punch, and finally knocks out Hypno. So, Hypno was there for a long time. Anyway, his fainting animation's cool. He just kind of, like, falls over. So Stormy's fast asleep, and it dies from the Sandstorm, so that's great. That is one annoying star thingy out the way. And Tyranitar is still sitting there, but I know I can take it out, because Walrein's about to come out and use a Surf, and he has a special defense lower that I got from the Energy Ball, so there's no way he's gonna live. And besides, I got Machamp there with a Cross Chop. He is not gonna survive. So I go for the Surf, just for damage, to be honest, and Cross Chop. So there's no way he can win. He can kill one of us, and if he kills one, the other one will kill him, so whatever. He just goes for an Earthquake, and it does absolutely nothing to both of them. Unstabbed Earthquake does absolutely... that was peanuts. That was nothing. So my special Walrein goes for a Surf and knocks it out. And doesn't knock Machamp out, because he can actually be pretty bulky if you train him right. You'd be surprised at how bulky Machamp can be. So that was an awesome battle for the Hail team, and yep, it's still snowing outside. See you later.